I joined E2W in June 2020, so early days in the lockdown, and that was triggered by a few things. So the first one was a very close friend of mine had joined E2W before, and I think she had been there for a year already. She had been a member, a very active member, and she was really having a lovely time and in getting lots of exposure to really inspiring people and projects. So she sort of urged me to join. But also the primary driver is that for my entire professional career, which is like roughly 12 years, I've been told that in order to achieve good career progression, I needed to have a good network. And having worked in the same company for 11 years, so I worked for Legal and General Investment Management, I realized that my internal network was great, but my external network was pretty much non-existent. So those discussions combined with the lockdown and suddenly having a lot more free time and thinking about my career and my long-term prospects, I thought, okay, let's give it a go and let's join E2W. The thing that I've enjoyed the most are, number one, all the virtual events that have been put together. I think it's been an amazing platform to learn, to grow as a person, to engage with the other E2W members and just get exposure to a wide range of highly talented professionals in financial services. That's been brilliant. The other thing which I've really appreciated is the support that has been provided to me by the E2W team. So Katie and Mark predominantly have been amazing. Being an E2W member has opened up what I now call the wonderful world of non-exec. And it's something that I had completely underappreciated prior to joining the network. I had been focusing on my day job, and I kind of thought, yeah, eventually it would be nice to build a bit of a portfolio career, but I thought, okay, something that I'm probably going to do at the later stages of my life. But then as you engage and as you become more involved, you get sort of swallowed up in the most positive possible way. As you get swallowed up by this world of non-exec and getting exposure to people who are trustees, who have non-exec positions, who are helping charities, who are volunteers, and it sort of really inspires you to do more and be more involved with those activities, and that's been brilliant. I've learned so many things about myself, which have been so valuable. I've found things about my personality that I didn't know before. I found that I could actually gain leadership skills quite easily and quite organically without actually forcing anything. And that's been really, really insightful and empowering. I've learned how to network effectively in a virtual environment, and that's also been really empowering. And I've been trying to share those findings with as many people as possible, because I think it's quite unique to start networking during the pandemic. To me, E2W has provided me with a safe space. And when I talk about networking and how to get started when you don't have much of a network and you're trying to dip your toe into the sphere of networking, I really urge people to find their tribe. And I think I can say with the highest level of honesty that actually E2W are my tribe, and I found my people. And it wasn't obvious initially. I sort of had to, you have to show up to the events, you have to be active. I mean, you can be a member and just consume the content and all the amazing events that are being organized and the blogs and all of that, but really you get the most out of your network when you're engaging with your peer, and you can only engage with your peers if you're finding that you're evolving in a safe space. And really E2W meant that for me, and that was really a trigger point for me. I found comfortable and I found support and I found meaningful engagement with the E2W members. So it's been a fantastic experience. So if, like me, you have been told for your entire life that you should network, and build a network in order to achieve better career progression, but you don't know how to get started and you don't know why you have to do it, I would really encourage you to join E2W, because it is a fantastic space for you to discover what drives you as a person in your career and also outside of your career. It's what I was talking about when I was referring to non-executive activities. You might find that there's something you're passionate about, which you didn't know of before, or you knew you were passionate, but you didn't know how to deploy this passion and share it to the wider world. And that's something that I found with E2W. I am Amelie Chowna. I'm a French national. I've been living in the UK for the past 12 years. I work for Legal & General Investment Management as a fixed income investment specialist. And outside the office, I have a three-year-old daughter who keeps me very busy. But I am also quite passionate about financial well-being. So I am leading workshops which are being hosted as part of the E2W lovely umbrella. And I'm looking to be more involved with charitable organizations, especially those which are helping vulnerable women in particular, amongst other things.